So first, I have to open the trailer. Then the next door. Pretty boring actually, but it has to be done. Yeah, tolls. What a mess. The ramps first. So I have to be careful with the edge, because if I transport the GrandPiano, the big one, I have a weight of about over 700 kilograms. So if I put those just on the edge, it will damage the trailer. So that's why I have this rubber mat to protect the edges. Then I have to make sure it's aligned. I have created this for the polo tour, so I am actually able to transport that GrandPiano in the snow, which is sometimes not very easy. It was already very hard to get the GrandPiano over there because the ground was very soft, and still this is over 300 kilograms. So that's basically the solution for it, to have a very wide tire so it floats on the snow. Another advantage is the axle, I think it's the word in English, is very strong. So each wheel can take a weight of 400 kilograms, which is more than the total weight of the GrandPiano. So if I get stuck at one moment, like I drive in a little hole, it will not break. And that was very important, because if I'm stuck at -30 somewhere, there is no way that I can handle that alone. So let's go to work. Actually, I just found this little rock, and if you look, this is not the normal rock. I just found it is from the last project from Iceland. I don't know what it's doing here. Yeah. So and this thing is heavy. It weighs, if I'm not wrong, like close to 50 kilograms. As you know, I'm not working more than I really have to. So I take this rope, put it around here, and then I can carry it easily. Now it's actually time to tell something, but I don't know what to say. So I could tell you a joke, but I remember right now. So what I do is I go behind the GrandPiano, more or less place it where it will be finally. You know, there's a running gag through many of my videos, is the chair here. The first tour abroad, that was in England, where the Seven Sister video happened, where I placed the piano at the beach at these famous chalkstone cliffs, and I forgot the chair, and I was so tired carrying that piano over the beach that I decided I'm not walking back just for the chair, because that would mean 400 meters one way, then hiking up the cliff, get the chair, getting back to the beach again, and then again 400 meters to the location where the piano was. So I took with a local who just passed by, I asked if he can help make a pile of these chalk stones So I had a chair. And this became like, if there's any chance, I use materials from the nature. Like in Iceland, I used lava stones, and I covered it with Icelandic moss, I guess is the name. So it's a bit softer than just the hard lava stone. Or in with the icebreaker, the video, there's ice blocks. We cut, one of the guys at the location cut some ice blocks from the ice. Yeah, and if there's no other way, like I would have to take a chair. By now I take the a suitcase, because on tour the suitcase fits. That was just a little note on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the camera somewhere where you can see what is happening, and I will not talk, because if something goes wrong, not so good, especially if I have my hands in between. So let's find a nice place. As you just saw, the piano is now stable. I actually wanted to change the angle before, but as we are in the mud here, I was not sure how long it will stay without securing the piano. So I've done that. Let's change the angle. So what I do is basically I secure it. I've done here. I've placed that belt around the piano, and now I do the other way. So like that, I know it will not fall off the trolley. So let's have another angle. Ta-da! Now comes one of the last parts, getting it back into the trailer. On this surface, it is hard. Well, at least this morning it was because it was very wet. By now the sun was already shining on the ground, so I expected it to be a bit harder, because I checked it yesterday evening and it was perfect. And this morning was like